90s, Porsche was coming up with this wonderful Boxster. So the headlamps are looking kind of like from the 996, and these ones were called the mirror X because of the amber indicator glass. So this is the first generation of the Boxster. Middle engine, also beautiful looking, also wonderful. So, and I'm remembering that one of my subscribers also has one, Christoph from the channel G Raus, and what was it, Punisher Racing. Greetings to you. Finally some cool old Japanese cars are appearing. Toyota Camry, guys. Haven't seen them for ages. Absolutely amazing. Look at this, guys. Loving these wheel caps. Amazing, guys, amazing. Guys, look at this Volvo 240 Classic. This is a Swedish brick tank. And it's amazing that they put the Classic badge on it, because when it was built they already knew this is a Classic. Well, actually it was because there was already the successor, and they built it for longer because people still wanted to get this old one, and so it became the Classic. Another lovely Fiat 500. This is the L. The L was the Luxus variant. As far as I can remember, it had a round and bigger and a round speedometer. No, it was not round, so, but it was the bigger one. I hope you can see it. Yeah, here. It is wider. So the small one was the round one, and so the L had this one, and it also had the chrome trim. And while filming the Volvo, you obviously thought, hey BFD, why aren't you filming the 635 CSI? Because, well, I'm filming it because there are two. And so when I'm filming this one, I'm of course also going to the other one, which is just here. Could be, of course, also a 632 CSI, because only the top version was the one called 635. And look at this, you can even open the rear end window. That's an amazing thing. This one is also a 635 CSI. And well, the other one has the orange indicator lights, like when it was built back in the, was it the 80s or 70s? Well, here we are. So this is the other one. Absolutely loving these old spiders. This one is, what was it called? Was it the Aerodinamica? So this one was already one of the facelifts of these here. This was the second last generation of this body, of the Alfa Romeo Spider. So this body shell was used for a pretty long time. here guys, a Land Rover, most probably a Discovery. Diesel only. Here guys is an Alfa Romeo GTV V6. This one was also built as Roadster. The Roadster was called Spider, so the Alfa Spider, it was the successor of the one, of the facelift of the one that I was showing before. And here you can see how it's looking like when the hood is opened. Alfa Romeo V6. Like I told you, the W210 series is getting more popular on these meetings here at the Mercedes-Benz Museum. And most probably this car is owned by someone who is posting images about it at, what is it, Instagram? Classics with coffee at museum. This is an E180 CDI, the facelift version. This is definitely also a highlight. This guy is a Renault Clio V6 Sport. So this is not just the regular one, as you can tell here. Look at this, guys. This is really an amazing car, guys. Wow. It's definitely wider than the normal one. It's a real air vent, I would say. And here the fuel cap, very nice. Amazing, look at this stroke 8 taxi. That's nice. And well, here we have now, oh, there's a Toyota Supra coming. Amazing. Well, what's now? We are here at the Lotus Elise. This one is one from the first series. I'm thinking this is maybe one of these cars that will also appear at the coffee run on Juni 23rd. Also a special meeting with sports cars, modern sports cars that will just only taking a break here in front of the museum. And this one is the facelift, I'm thinking, the S2 or whatever it is called. I will figure it out in the description. So this one is also a Lotus Elise, but a newer one than the one before. See here, Elise. So with such rare, more modern ones, you can also get into it, except if it's absolutely full. So you have to take care when coming at these days with the specials, because then it's more difficult to get in. Let's try to see the speedometer. Well, I can see it from my position. Yes, it's 300. Amazing, guys, amazing. And here, guys, the Toyota Supra Turbo. This is actually a generation that has not been sold very much in Germany. The successor, the predecessor, I mean, the predecessor was quite often to see. But this one here, this is really rare in Germany. The first time I came across about this one was in the very first game of Need for Speed on the computer, on the PC. Here guys, we have something wonderful, an old Renault 4. Absolutely amazing. These have been also so popular back in the days. I can remember it was standing on every road, in every street. It was just normal. Renault 4 GTL. And what do we have here? This guys is a Lotus, but one I do not know what kind of Lotus it is. There stands something. What is it? Evora or something like that. Lotus Evora, guys. You also don't get to see these vehicles so often. Guys, here we have a Bentley. This is one of the cars that was still built on the body shell, which was shared with a Rolls-Royce. But I'm thinking when this model came out, or actually this facelift here, then it was already owned by Volkswagen, and Rolls-Royce was owned by BMW, and well, still owned by them. This is such a luxury, elegant car. This is a Bentley Azure. So beautiful, so beautiful. Look at this guy's Azure. Also having some Azure colored lettering. Azure is a blue color. This is a road yard. Really beautiful. Oh, take a look into the inside. So beautiful, so beautiful. I can still remember when such kind of taxis were still driving in Germany. The Stroke 8 was a very popular one. This one even has the so-called Baroque wheels with these rims. There's something special. This one was already facelift. This guy is a 230.4. So I'm guessing that this wasn't a real taxi. So this is the fake taxi, but not the one from the XXX websites. I'm just thinking that the owner has just got this old taxi sign just as decoration, because the 230.4 was most likely not used as a taxi, because as a taxi it was more common to use something like a 200D or just another diesel.